Morning all, tcDetects back out again. It is wintry. There is a gale force wind blowing and it is very cold. So I have no idea how long this very first hunt with the Rutus Atrex will be. So apologies in advance if there's not a ton of footage. I promise that over the next few weeks and months I will be getting out more and more with the Atrex. For those who've seen any of the recent videos or postings, don't forget this is video one in the Atrex competition video series. There will be 3 more after this. What you have to do is keep an eye on how many buttons I find with the Atrex and then add them up. And in the fifth video, then put your entry in. And as I've mentioned on the previous video to this one, there's a twist. In addition to the videos that I show on, in addition to the buttons I show on the videos, there'll also be 1 or 2 that I won't show on those videos. So you've got to, on video 5, guesstimate how many buttons I find with the Rutus Atrex over the 4 videos. And then make your guesstimate in the 5th video as your entry. Seems the easiest way of doing it because it stops everybody copying else's answers from the comment above. So the only other thing to mention is, sorry, but it's a UK only competition because of having to post an Atrex out to the lucky winner. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning a brand new and completely free Rutus Atrex, keep watching the tcDetects videos from now on and see how many buttons we get. If it's anything like normal, it'll be hundreds. Alright, let's crack on, see how we get on with the rubbish weather this morning. So this is the field we've got access to today. Unfortunately, as you can see, from the winds, from the tree, sorry, the wind is blowing a gale. So we're going to head up towards that tree line there, where theoretically there's no footpath. I have no idea how long we'll stay out, because with the wind chill factor, definitely in sub-zero temperatures. But you can see this is a field, arable field, that has not been cropped for the winter, which is lucky for me. So let's crack on with the star of the show today, the Rutus Atrex with the white coil, out for the first hunt. So the first signal is down here somewhere. I've just flicked it out from about 3 inches down, reading about 60, reasonable line on the Rutus. Let's see if we can get the screen past the glare on here. Change now, it's out, 70s. Hoping you can see the colour on the screen there. Sensitivity is in the red bar, green battery indicator on the side, and then the ID line on the hodograph is in blue, which is a nice little feature. I'm not sure it changes anything other than making the graphics look a lot richer and nicer. And that first signal is just a very small piece of scrap by the look of it. Very clear 8081 here, I think you can just about see it on the screen. And for those interested in winning an Atrex and the competition, don't forget we are counting how many buttons I find, and here is the first one. So first button for the Atrex, second signal for the Atrex, that was the 8081, so a very good signal, really clear on the Atrex. First button, so that's 1 so far. And for those interested in picking up an Atrex, the UK distributor is Detectnicks, as for most things Rutus, and the price range from I think $615 to $685. There are 4 versions depending on which coil and whether or not you get the wireless receiver with it. But yeah, check out Detectnicks for more details. The other thing I wanted to point out with the Rutus is it comes with a new wireless module. So this is the OS2, I think the other one was the OS1. It's not compatible with the Alt 71 and vice versa. So this is brand new. As you can see on mine, to make it truly wireless, because I can't stand having them on my belt and things like that. What I've done is actually hook it up directly to my headphones. So now stuck on the side of my headphones is the wireless module, short wire into the headphones themselves. So these are my newest headphones, but because they're Bluetooth low latency, got a really good deal on AliExpress with them, and they're working great in this setup as well. Not sure if the OS2 is waterproof. That's my only slight concern right now, but I guess we'll find out if it blows up on my head. Little thing here, which is either a button or hammered. You can see that. And the answer is a button. So that's 2 so far. Well, probably. Don't forget, I'm going to be having 2, 3, maybe none, maybe 1 button in every front that I don't show, just to make it more interesting. So there's the second shown button. Not sure if you can hear the noise of the off-roaders feel across. My plan for a quiet Sunday morning detect somewhat, at least from an audio point of view, ruined. I've been doing it for an hour now. Hey, guess we all have different ways of having fun. And next signal, for those who are interested in entering the Atrex competition, don't forget, UK entrance only, I'm afraid, is the third button. I say third button. Is it the third button or is it not? Let's just say it's at least the third button in this hunt. So just as I said, the weather is improving. It's coming in again. It's very, very changeable today. Anyway, impressions so far of the Atrex. So I'm using it with the S stem, because that's how it ships, compared to my 71, which I had with a straight stem. Balance is great and fine as usual. The white coil is heavier, but that's largely because I'm used to using a 23cm double D coil, I think it is. Smaller coil anyway, whichever you look at it. So this is a heavier coil, but the balance is still, as you would expect, perfect. Construction and build quality, as with all things Rutus, is strong and robust. The wireless module works great with the headphones. So far, so good. Everything is as you would hope and expect. Things that are proving difficult to test in any way, shape or form are things like the faster processor speed. Partly because I had never any real issue with the processor speed on the 71, so I'm not sure there's even a way I can test the fact that the processor is 3 times quicker. The signals are strong and clear. The the tones are good, the lines are good. Not really seeing anything different from the start point of view. Turn the backlight up to maximum of 40 on the Atrex now. Does seem to be helping a little bit with the screen glare. So this one's out of the hole, over there somewhere, in the high 90s, early 100s, and had a reasonable line. Let's find out what it is. And the answer is another button. So that is at least 4 so far today. And the next signal, which was a very solid 100, was this D buckle. Not particularly old by the look of it. I think the very solid 100 was because he was only an inch down, so it was almost surface fine. But there you go, nice big buckle. Thought this was another little coin when I picked it out, but if I flip it over, you can see the telltale round circle of a shank. So another button, but how many buttons have we found today? Decent signal here. Let me see if I can get the screen on its side slightly. Helps with photos. 107, 108, very straight line out of that hole there, about 6-7 inches down. Oh, got gimbal in my hand, see if we can't do this without breaking. Yep. There you go, you can see it there. Got an old coin, probably. I think that is a coin, maybe a love token, bent in the right way. Give it a clean, 2 ways. And yep, definitely a coin of some description. It's not traditional silver love token, but it is bent in the same way a love token would be. Probably farthing, halfpenny, something like that. Clean it up at home, see if we can't ID the actual coin, but there you go, first coin for the Atrex, very clear, very nice signal from about 6 inches down. Not sure if you can hear in the background, but the idiots spinning wheels or whatever they do in the cars, donuts, whatever, in the field are still doing it, so apologies for the background noise. I paused for a minute because there's a rain shower going ahead, so I'm hiding under a bush. You can see both on the right hand screen the weather at the moment. But yes, so first video with the Rutus Atrex, another great machine from Rutus. I think over the next few weeks and months the differences and the improvements on the Alter 71s will become more apparent. A bit of a challenge today because of the weather conditions, nothing to do with the machine. The weather's not been ideal, but anyway, I've had a great fun day out. I have a bunch of buttons, don't forget the competition. So yes, we will head back to the car as soon as the rain has stopped. We may yet find some other stuff on the way back to the car, because that's what usually happens, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.